Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, Double 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.
We're in the nice, cool Ocho Rios for this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. I'm your host Naldo Addi, and as usual, we have the latest and the best in entertainment and lifestyle. So without further ado, guess what? The show starts now! Last December, I Love Soca Plus was pure vibes on the lawns of Fiwi Mona. Let's check out the highlights.
Who cares what they're thinking? Hey, hey! Beer facts, beer facts, beer facts, beer facts, beer facts. Everybody singing. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with my order. Oh, the whole place get turned over. Can't play mass if you're afraid powder. Everybody know every time we touch them is splinters. That's my show. Fine, 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 yo, Holland pull up. Mash it, fine, fine, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining.
Carnival season is heating up, and Yardmas just revealed its new road march costumes under the theme Land We Love. It features 8 stunning designs, plus they're including Juve this year. Let's take a look at what's in store.
Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
For the first 2 years, people have been on our case, constantly saying, yo, you guys need to do a Juve. But I mean, for the first 2 years, we were focusing on just getting our overall costume experience on point, making sure that we perfected the road, customer service, the costumes. We have now perfected all of that. And now is the right time for us to introduce a Juve. It's heavily in demand. And based on what you saw today and how people reacted to it, there's a lot of excitement around it. We partnered with a team out of Trinidad, one people, and partnered with a team out of New York. At the end of the day, this is a cultural thing, regional integration, the diaspora from the East Coast, as well as the Trinidadians who support us a lot, along with our Jamaicans who love soca, but not only that, love Jamaican culture and entertainment. The fusion for our Juve is going to be unmatched. We wanted to find the right designers, so we found 4 strong designers from Jamaica. Then we have our partnership with Aura out of Barbados, as well as we have a strong designer from Trinidad who did amazing work. So combined, we're able to just depict and showcase Land We Love, and representing everything that's great of Jamaica. I mean, our customer service, not to toot our own horn, it is something that we take a lot of pride in, and we put a lot of energy into it. So for 2025, we're just only going to be putting more energy into it, more research, more planning, more preparation, building out the team so we can accommodate, the overwhelming support that we're getting for 2025.
We're impressed with their innovativeness. We're impressed with how they have been able to bring that whole Jamaican vibe and experience into their outfits. Absolutely phenomenal work. That reggae themed approach with one of the outfits I think is phenomenal. But beyond that, as you know, in 2017, tourism, entertainment, the private sector came together to push Carnival in Jamaica. It has been nothing but success. 2019 was a phenomenal year where we had about 4.5 billion in revenues, thousands of participants, and 2024 pretty much matched 2019, if not a little better. And then we expect 2025 to be probably the best Carnival in Jamaica we've ever had. There's no doubt about it. We feel the vibe, we see the interest, and we see the demand from all over the world. It filters through the economy in such a fantastic way. It's something we'll continue to encourage, and we're building stronger partnerships with these teams.
Alright, so the partnership has been superb. We find that Yardmas is one of those bands that pushes for cultural expression, for liveliness, for vibrancy, for boldness, and that is what Campari is all about. That's what Campari brand represents. So when you hear Campari Red Passion, you think of self-expression, you think of being bold, you think of awesome mixes. It's the same thing for Yardmas. The Yardmas team has been fantastic. They're really, driven by their passion to bring the best experience on the road. And so we find the partnership to be an easy one. Like, we really don't have to do much where Yardmas is concerned. They come to us with great ideas, and all we have to do is execute. So we really enjoy working with the Yardmas team. year 3. Of course, we're in talks for Campari Boulevard again this year. The first year we would have taken over Knutsford Boulevard with an excellent execution. Last year we were on Trafalgar right by S Foods again with a fantastic execution. So of course, the third year we have to come bigger and better. So we're encouraging our consumers, fans of Campari, fans of Carnival, to just stay tuned, follow us on Campari Caribbean, just for any updates, just so you know what's in the works, because trust me, we're coming back again and we're coming bigger this year.
Alright guys, so we're still there in the streets of Ocho Rios, currently at Main Street, and it's time for our first break. We'll be right back.
Embrace the mix.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, everything. Let's load up that. Riddim nice, yeah. 7, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 7 go on with baiting. In at the party we raving that. But we gyal spend off them saving style. If you make updating, 7 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe, 7 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
What are your top workplace do's and don'ts? We hit the streets to find out what the people have to say in our YPree Vox Pop.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
What are some workplace do's and don'ts in your opinion?
I don't know cause I never have one of them formal job there yet, so.
Boundaries. I don't do high school behavior. I think there should be boundaries. Like I come to work, not to make friends. You don't have to like me, but you're gonna respect me.
But may I keep it short? Just remain professional. Simple. Just remain professional.
Don't talk your business too much. Like your work life is separate from your personal life. Just be a team player and just have a healthy environment with the co-workers.
Do show up as yourself, do be a good person, do be genuine in your interactions. What are some don'ts? Don't look nobody. Wanna stop look the people them daughter them, stop look the people them man them and the people them son them. And just don't be an asshole. Don't be bad mind, don't be snaky. What is for you can't be on for you, Naldo. So when you show up as yourself, the things that are for you come to you much quicker.
Workplace don't be loud. Don't be loud in the workplace. I will show proper etiquette, show manners, and I'm looking something there. Yeah, just like that in the workplace.
Confidentiality. Do not breach confidentiality. That's a big one, and privacy as well.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
Everybody have vibe for the top, but there can only be one number one. Who is it? Let's find out on this week's Magnum Top 10 chart. Magnum, take charge.
Someday I'ma look at these trophies, tell my kids my story. Planet to planet, my life crazy. Planet to planet, a nice spaceship. She said,
True definition, I loving forever, babes. And even what
fish up it in a safe place. Me I kick it with myself, look at it. Me I kick it. How much man I go make no body stress me. Now big screen, girl,
Somebody else get ice. Make TJ, not nice.
We never give up, dog, now stop try. I forget up, dog, no wait one time.
Alright, my side, so we're up on our second break. But don't worry on yourself. We'll eat more Pree Dis when we return.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, everything. Let's load up that. Riddim nice, yeah. 7, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 7 go on with baiting. In at the party we raving that. But we gyal spend off them saving style. If you make updating, 7 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe, 7 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
From media to music production, St. Anne's own DJ Teddy mash up the place. We sat down with him recently where we spoke about his recent music project as well as the current music scene. Listen up.
Like the morning sunrise once again, I know this is real once again.
DJ Teddy, you have some music out on the market. Tell us the name of the project.
The name of the project is Once Again Riddim compilation of 10 different tracks. It's doing very well right now, and we're focusing on one drop reggae music to bring back the authentic and preserve the roots and the culture. So Once Again is out on all download and streaming platforms. We have a video right now doing very well. We released that on Reggaeville TV with Ginger, and the project is doing well. The younger generation right now is not so much drawn to the one drop beat, but I strongly believe though that we can change the landscape by the DJs like myself as a disc jockey and other disc jockeys and the television station and the social media platform to infuse reggae music in the whole social media space and let the young people know that it is a part of our roots and culture. We own reggae music, we need to push it, and we need to ensure that for continuation, the younger generation is involved. So we'd love to see some of the young artists who are trending now, like Valiant, like Skengdang, like Kraft, and Skipper, those young artists to come over on a one drop beat production. And I am willing to throw it out there, the challenge out there to any one of those thriving young artists right now who want to be versatile on a one drop beat, to link up DJ Teddy 876 and make we get it running. I have 2 more projects to release. I have dancehall with him, real dancehall with him, not trap dancehall with him, like authentic dancehall with him. And that's the focus and the aim right now for the rest of 2025 and going beyond.
Honestly, I hope you see that you really mean the world to me.
You worked as an educator, then you worked a little stint with the RGR group. You also work as a civil servant full-time, but you also are a DJ on Irie FM. How do you manage to juggle all of this and still put out music?
That's what Wifey always said, and people around me. It's just that I get it from, I inherited that from the parent. My mother and my father, they're always doing multiple different things. And you know, I'm from a culture, a family of rich culture. My uncle was the executive director for JCDC, and I was involved in the performing arts from school days, acting, dancing, drama. And so I developed the love for music from a very tender age. Irie FM create a space for me. So Saturdays and Sundays mainly, I am on the radio. I'm free up Saturdays, so I came off this morning. And now I will do outside broadcasts for them during the course of the day on Saturdays and Sundays. The Cool Vibe show, which is from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and that is doing extremely well.
Mr. Babylon, all them do attacks and tear. Pretending to care just to get their share.
Apart from Ginger, who else is on the project?
Wow. We have George Nooks. George Nooks is, as I said before, some of these names might not resonate with the young people, but George Nooks have been doing great in terms of gospel and also a balance with reggae music. And you know him as a veteran in the business, so he has a song on it called Last Day, Lover Song. We also have Carl Morrison, he has done some work, some engineering work on the project. Love Tonight, we have Besenta. Ayara is a hardcore dancer who was with Alliance and now doing his thing. He's also on the rhythm.
And I'm gonna remind you, love. Tonight I'm gonna give you love tonight. Your body's calling.
We're gonna journey go up at Windsor Heights to link up with DJ Wavy, who is this week's Mix Master.
Mixmaster is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, Double 7 Energy Drink, double the energy, double the vibe, and by Sunshine Snacks Day Old Plantain Chips, nature's best bunch, flavor that sings.
Wavy, welcome, General.
Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah.
That is it.
Yes.
Well, thanks for welcoming us to your place. I'm assuming this is where you grew up.
Yeah.
And what's the accurate name of the community?
Central Village.
Central Village.
Windsor Heights.
Windsor Heights in a Central Village. Yes. Where did your interest in music derive?
From the studio. You can say I grew up in music. My uncle in music, and I used to write songs. Sing so. Used to voice in the studio and voice whole heap of songs as a little youth, you know? And then my interest went to this jockey in online class. Right? Online class, you know, you're on your laptop and things.
This was during COVID?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, virtual DJ. You see me, I say, and then you have the cross DJ on your phone. So I say, I get interested, I realize I'm good. You see me, so a virtual DJ, and then a person say, you know, say bad, I give you bookings. First booking, mash it up, I say, you know, what this thing is serious. Take to a different level, start YouTube, mixtape, man. That's what I'm getting named DJ Wavy, mixing alien. Yeah, so then after YouTube, my name and popularity take off. As DJ Wavy. Millions of views, whole heap of listeners.
How old are you now?
19.
19, so you basically just start one year, man.
Just start, man.
And how it treat you so far?
How it treat me good, man. I eat my bread and butter, man. It feed me. You see me, I say, give me things that I never have. You see me, I say, but know places. I love it, man.
And as a 19-year-old, obviously we know, say, most times, not all times, but most times, mommy wants to say, you would grow up, come turn doctor and lawyer and astronaut. All at once, you know, you got to be all of them things all at once.
Yeah.
What your mommy has said about you choosing to become a DJ?
My mother, very supportive. My mother says I love the music from little and she support me.
What your community has said? They must support the thing or nobody not too?
People ever said about my community give me a whole heap of strength. But for big up Central Village, Windsor Heights, give me a whole heap of strength. Then say, one Wavy. Me and my thing where I keep, man, and me I play, man. Yes, man. Them build me.
Do you have a go-to MC? You have a better way I work with now, or it just depends on the night and what
MC, but now it's overseas. One DJ swag, big up yourself. So overseas right now, I don't really have no MC, so normally a personal MC, but normally I go for bookings. Just call any MC on my phone, man. DJ Russian, big up Russian. You see me, I say next gen, whole heap of them, man. Serpent, and also known as Alpha C now, yeah.
How integral is the MC's role to you around the mixtape,
it's very
the
important,
turntable?
Very important, because you could have bad pan mix until the kingdom come, and you could have bad pan mix it one more time. The MC bring the crowd and bring the vibes. You understand? The MC, me witness my MC, I start play for about 10 minutes. And my MC talk.
For 10 minutes?
Yeah, man, 10 minutes. Or less than that. That was a good while, my talk and people them intrigued. You see me, I say, get an argument, I'm going to drop his song, me, I tell you.
What has been the greatest challenge that you've encountered thus far in your young career?
So that's a living life.
Yeah, maturing has been your greatest challenge.
Yeah.
What the biggest event you ever played?
Biggest event, I would say, check it out, you know, let's say, up to the line.
Up to the line?
Yeah, after champs. Yeah.
Were you nervous?
Never nervous. Never nervous at all, man. That's what me used to, man. Big stage, long time. All the mix with Nigeria too. Yeah.
How do you read a crowd?
The crowd, the vibes and the location most of all, because uptown different from ghetto different from country. So different type of juggling. And the crowd are gear. The crowd now feel a vibe, they join a different genre, different vibes. They might work with that, they go on with that till they can build our next vibes. That's some of the crowd. They may work off of the crowd energy and then they give them back your energy.
Who are some of the DJs or selectors where you look up to?
Huntsman. This is Huntsman from your little youth. I watch Huntsman and DJ Mac them on Sun City Clash. And use a follow up on Instagram, man, and see him and mash up the place. Yeah, man, man. DJ Mac and Chrome.
Me like you, me like you, me like you. One in a million, I like you. The one could have done in my room.
You outlined quite a few successful DJs. So where does DJ Wavy see himself 5 years from now?
A very big DJ, man. Big like DJ Puffy and them, man. They are traveling almost every week.
Yeah. That is it.
Yes, man.
Alright, Wavy. Well, you have whole heap for work on my boss. Cause remember, you know, you set the target up here, so you know, so you have to go put in the work.
Yes,
See?
Man.
Alright, my general. Make the people know where them can find you on all your social media platforms, as well as if you have any SoundCloud link where them can take in some of your mix them and things.
Everything is DJ Wavy. DJ_WAVEY. And on YouTube, the Mixing Alien.
Mixing Alien.
Instagram DJ Wavy, TikTok DJ Wavy, everything DJ Wavy. WAVEY, because some people forgot the E now. I just put the Y alone. So sometimes they can't find me. So remember people, remember the E.
Remember the E. Wavy, manners are respect general. Big up yourself. Alright, my side, so we're up on another quick break, and God know, hungry kill me. But I'm gonna check out the circus to see if no snack inside, alright? So forward.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, and everything. Let's load up that. Riddim nice, yeah. 7, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 7 one with baiting. In at the party we raving that. But we gyal spend half them saving style. If a new make updating. 7 with a new energy, me just activate it. Double the energy, double the vibe. 7 energy drink, the drink for you. World singer said that.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Ray and Never, Fiwi culture, yo! New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you living, yeah. Share it. I make we all a one par, you don't know we come from far. From far, anytime we rep Fiwi country, rear it have to come with we. No matter with the bad vibes, poor rear a celebration time. A Fiwi culture. Make we show ya Jamaican culture. Ray and Nephew overproof from what just a do it to the culture.
We want to extend a very special Pree Dis show welcome to New Pack, our brand new sponsor in our Panda Fire segment. New News food truck in Portmore St. Catherine is making mouse water. Tristan Glenn and his dad took their Golden Spring restaurant on the road, and trust me, the people them said the ribs are to die for. Let's hear some more in our Panda Fire segment.
Panda Fire is brought to you by Carl's Tomato Ketchup and Hot Pepper Sauce, where quality joins affordability. Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix make golden moments, and by New Pack, more than just value.
How did New News Smokehouse come about?
Well, you know, initially the plan was to open a jerk center in Jamaica, and when we came to Jamaica, we came to inherit some property that my grandfather left for us. One of them being a restaurant, which was being rented at the time. The people that were renting it decided to leave earlier than we anticipated, so we took over the restaurant, and it just spiraled into this. So now we have a mobile unit, and we're looking to get a second mobile unit on the road.
What gave you the idea to do a mobile restaurant?
Well, you know, we actually have a grill like this in New York, but we weren't really utilizing it for business. It was just for like family use or recreational use. So we wanted to bring that to Jamaica, something that I haven't seen here at all. Wanted to have something original, something different from everybody else, something that would make us stand out. And I believe that this did that.
You mentioned New York. Tell me about New York. You were born in the US?
Born in New York. I was born in Brooklyn, New York.
And your parents are Jamaican?
They're both Jamaican. They both came. My mother's from Stony Hill and my father's from Golden Spring area. So they're walking distance from each other.
You told me earlier that your father worked as a police officer in the States. So what took you guys back to Jamaica?
You know, he always wanted to come back home. the plan was never to stay in America. It was to go there and build itself and get our family to a certain level so we could return home. That was his plan. And I support my father fully, so I'm here with him.
So this mobile unit, you are here in Portmore on Fridays and Saturdays, am I correct?
Friday and every Saturday. We also have an Instagram, so you can watch and see where we are. We post our menu on our location every weekend. The Instagram is Nunu's Mobile Smoker. That's on Instagram and on TikTok.
How has business been as far as the mobile unit is concerned?
Well, initially, it wasn't as busy as we wanted it to be, but you know, after about 2 months of being in this location, one day we came and it just took off. We were worried, actually worried, and I went and took a nap in the car because I was tired and I was upset. And when I woke up, there was a line way down the road. People here to buy food. I couldn't believe it, and it's never stopped since we had that line. Every weekend we have a line. So if you want your barbecue goods, you have to come early because they run out fast.
You are here till early hours of the morning. Why are you here so late?
I mean, the demand is here. People get out of parties. You know, Portmore's a late city. People come out late in the morning, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. But the party scene kind of drives the business here. So when people come out of the clubs like Ken's Wildflower down the road, they're intoxicated. They want a little bite to eat before they go in. So we end up selling a lot of food here. We couldn't do this in Kingston. It wouldn't work.
Tell me about the types of food that you provide here.
So we have smoked chicken. It's really smoked. It's called jerk because that's familiar to everybody here. But the process that we use to cook our food is actually smoked. This is a smoking unit. So all of the meats that are cooked in this are actually smoked. So we have jerk chicken, we have jerk pork, we have barbecue ribs, we have barbecue pigtail.
Speaking of ribs, I hear your ribs are the best ribs in Jamaica.
That's what I'm hearing. And I hope I can live up to the expectations of the people that are promoting me.
What else is on your menu here?
We have curry mutton today. We have oxtail, which sold out already. Sweet and sour chicken. The sides are impressive as well. We have rice and peas every night. We have cook-up saltfish. We have ackee and saltfish in the morning. We have turned cornmeal. We have festival. We have bami. We have fried breadfruit. We have pressed plantain. We have quite a few sides.
What keeps your line long every weekend?
I think it's a combination of a few things. Good customer service and good quality food and consistency. So that's kind of what I instill in the staff that's here. I try to keep them on the right path, and consistency, quality, it's important, and customer service. You have to treat your customers good.
What's your staff complement like in terms of numbers?
Well, on this site here, it's 8 people. It's 8 people that we need to make this work on Fridays and Saturday nights. Anything less than that is going to be a struggle.
You have plans to further expand and have an additional mobile unit?
Definitely. We're actually in the process of building another one now for the North Coast. We're trying to tap into the North Coast market and get to some foreigners. We're authenticating the brand in Jamaica, but we also want to get people overseas familiar with it. And I think the North Coast is the right place to be if we want to do that.
Can you cook?
Yes, I can. I'm the one that deals with the pork around back here. I don't cook the pork from scratch. It's boiled, it's prepped, and then I jerk it on the grill. So we have a chef, Roderick, here. He does all of the prepping for us and preparation in the restaurant. He cooks all of the food for us before we come, and I just jerk it when we get here. The barbecue ribs, he deals with it. The pigtail, he deals with it. The jerk chicken, he deals with it. But we have a staff in the restaurant that prepares some of the meals, like the rice and peas and the turned cornmeal before we come here. So some of the people responsible for this flavor, they're not even here to see the long line.
In Fiwi culture, Carlene Davis shares the backstory behind her 1981 breakthrough hit, Like All the Friends Do, which was produced by Olivia Babsy Grange.
Fiwi culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fiwi culture.
This is Carlene Davis, and this is the story of Like Old Friends Do.
We can face it together, the way old friends do.
What was the reason for you to have covered a song that was such an obscure recording by ABBA?
The song was sent to me. Babsy sent me the song. That's Babsy Grange, who was managing me at the time. And she says, boy, Carlene, I hear the song. Would you like to do it? And of course, the moment I heard it, I was almost like in tears. The message of hope and the message that it was so encouraging. And I didn't hesitate because I had just returned to Jamaica from Canada and I knew it was time to go in the studio and work and get some music under my belt, you know, and so I was ready and so was Babsy.
Do you recall which studio it was that the session took place?
I do recall working at Tough Gong when it was located at 56 Hope Road. I remember that very well. And we had the likes of Franklin Waugh, Bubbler on keyboards, Lloyd Parks on bass. I think it was Mikey Richards on drums, and I think Willie Lindo on guitar. It was an amazing time. You know, Errol Brown and E.T., Errol Thompson as engineers. It was just awesome, awesome.
While recording Like Old Friends Do, did you ever get the feeling that, hey, I have a hit song in my hand?
No doubt. Every time I go in the studio, to me, I said, yeah, this is it. Every time I put my voice to something, I just believe that it's going to have an impact. But didn't realize how much of an impact this would have had. Yes, yes.
Which of the lines from Like Old Friends Do is your personal favorite and why?
I think it's the hook line. Times of joy and times of sorrow, we will always see it through. I don't care what comes tomorrow. We can face it together. In other words, we have right now. Let's work together. Let's stand together because we must owe no man nothing but love. And together, as one, we're stronger. Even while I was in the studio, the tears, my eyes would just be welled up with water. Trust me.
How did the success of Like Old Friends Do, which was #1 on the local charts for several weeks, impact or change your life?
Trust me, it propelled me to get a lot of dates across the Caribbean, New York, and the diaspora, basically. And of course, 1982, when I entered the festival song competition, and I sang, once I got to that song, that was it. And I grabbed my roses and was just handing out to the people. You know, it was like an amazing experience. I did win Best Performance for that year, came second with the song Love and Harmony. But that song really gave me a chance to go, because at the time we used to go around the island to the 14 parishes to promote the song festival. So it was a chance for the Jamaican audience to really see me live and direct singing that song. Every time I talked to Babsy, Babsy would say to me, Carlene, you remember? I worked you, and I said, you sure did. She never stopped until we got it at the level that you hear it today. It was we sat together and really behind the scenes, and when we got in the studio, it was take after take after take until we had it right. We got it right.
I don't care what comes tomorrow, I know.
Do dogs eat grass when they're sick? Dr. Jackson Heves answers in our True Tip of the Week.
This is a very interesting one because I have seen dogs eating grass. Is it because they're sick? Is it that they're lacking nutrients? What is the reason why dogs eat grass?
I think that's a fairly difficult question because it really is case specific. Sometimes when they're not feeling so well, yes, they will go and eat grass, but it does not mean that every single dog that eats grass is sick. Just because a dog is eating grass or is eating his poop doesn't necessarily mean that something is wrong with him. He might just have some very bad stereotypic behaviors, right? And so that's something that we want to try and train out of him. It also might be something that you need to take a look at the diet. You know, what exactly are you feeding? Are you feeding a balanced diet? Because if you are feeding a balanced diet, then they should not be lacking anything to be eating the grass. If you are being regular with your deworming and your routine, then they should not necessarily need to be eating back their poop. They should not necessarily be nutritional deficient if you're providing the things that you should be providing as an owner. I would start by taking a look at the diet. What am I feeding them? Am I making sure it's balanced for that specific breed, for that specific age? Because age and breed are things that affect how you feed them as well. You kind of have to see what the situation is. All right, am I feeding a balanced diet? Okay, yes I am. All right, they're still eating grass. Okay, all right, maybe if I can get pet grass, right? Because pet grass is actually something that you can buy.
So dogs can actually eat vegetables?
Yeah, so they can eat vegetables. They can get spinach, they can get kale, they can get, what else? Cabbage, Brussels sprouts in small amounts, sweet potatoes. Right, so there's a wide variety of vegetables, leafy as well as ground provisions that they can get. It's just what we don't advise is onions, peppers, a lot of seasonings, so salt, pepper, and then to avoid sugar because their system is just going to, what we call concentrate a little more, so it's going to affect them a little more. So if you were to eat a candy bar, it's fine for you, but a candy bar, the amount of sugar in that is not okay for an animal.
The True Tip of the Week was brought to you by True Pet Food. And that's the final whistle on this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. I'm your host, Naldo Addi. Where will we be next week? There's only one way to find out. I'll see you guys. Take care.
Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, Double 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.